Hello, I'm Adam, and welcome to Corpse Talk, the show that brings the dead famous to life. Tonight's guest was a superstar of stage and screen, civil rights campaigner, and French resistance spy!
Corpse Talk! History chat about this and that. Corpse Talk! Where the dead famous come to life!
It's the one and only Josephine Baker! Whoa, Josephine, you've still got it.
Darling, I never lost it. Come on. Shake a leg. Oh, Adam, I'll get you up and moving by the end of the show.
Oh, these legs just weren't made for shaking, Josephine. Now, you were born in St. Louis, Missouri. Did you always like dancing?
Oh, yes. I've always loved putting on a show. My mama was a music hall dancer.
So showbiz ran in the family?
Uh-huh. But my first ever paying gig wasn't so glamorous. I was 8 years old and scrubbing floors for white people who treated me badly because of the color of my skin.
How terrible, Josephine.
Uh-huh. But I didn't let that stop me enjoying life. I used to dance and sing with the buskers on the street, which is where I got talent spotted.
And your flair for entertaining shone through, and you were chosen to go on tour across America.
From that moment on, there was no holding me back. I had my own dancing style, clowning around. But people just loved it. And when the band told me I wasn't needed for the rest of the tour, you know what I did?
No, what? Josephine?
I hid in the suitcase so I could stay on tour and keep dancing. Sure you don't want to learn some moves?
I'm good, thanks. So, what happened next?
I joined another group, and this time I was bound for New York. Broadway, baby. Whenever I was on stage, people loved me. I just wish it was the same off stage. Excuse me? Sir? Hello? I could play to a sold-out nightclub, but I couldn't even get a cup of coffee in the same club afterwards because the waiters wouldn't serve a black woman.
So it's no wonder when you got the chance to be the star in an all-black musical in France, you jumped at it.
Danced at it, you mean? Come on. Oh! This was the roaring 20s in the city of light, and I was one of the biggest stars around. And you know what the best thing was about life in Paris?
No, what?
I could get a cup of coffee, no problem.
Different world, huh?
Racism was still there, but I wasn't shut out of society in France the same way I had been in America.
And before long, you were a superstar in Paris.
Honey, I had it all. Living in the finest hotels, eating in the best restaurants. I had my own nightclub, I sang on records, and I made movies.
Oh, real good. Shush. Sorry.
Say hello to Chiquita, the cheetah.
Hello. Was it a good idea to keep a cheetah as a pet?
Nah, not really. When she escaped my castle in France, I had to give her to the zoo.
Uh-huh. Wait, did you say castle?
Sure, I owned a castle.
Oh, you really were living the good life.
But the good times came to an end when war broke out and the Nazis invaded France.
So, what did you do?
I kept dancing. That and spying for the French resistance. Secret messages were written in invisible ink on musical scores, and I volunteered to pass them on.
Wasn't that all a bit dangerous?
Halt! Are you a spy? Ah, of course not! You're Josephine Baker.
Yes, that's me.
Can I have your autograph?
Oh, sure.
I'm your biggest fan. I love all your work.
I even got medals from France for my bravery.
Wow, you were a war hero. So why after the war did you go back to America when it was still racially segregated?
I figured it was time to fight injustice back in the USA, too. And now I was a star, people would listen to me. I joined the civil rights movement and even made speeches alongside Dr. Martin Luther King. But boy, was it a battle. With racism in America, it didn't matter how famous you were. So in the end, I went back to my castle in France.
To finally put your feet up?
To show the world how to live in harmony.
By adopting 12 children from around the world.
I called them my rainbow tribe. A shining example of cultures living side by side in peace. People came from miles around to see us.
Ooh, I don't know, Josephine. Were the kids all right with being put on show like that?
No family is perfect. And in the end, the money ran out. I lost it all. The castle, the cars, the pets. But the worst part was losing my rainbow tribe.
But what happened to the children?
They were sent to live with friends and relatives, and I was alone. And as poor as when I started out.
Oh, but that's not the end of the story. In true showbiz style, you made a comeback in 1975. 4 superb sold-out shows in Paris.
Let's go out in style. What do you say?
You know what? You lived so bravely. Let's face my fears. Let's dance.
That's the spirit. Now move your arms like this. And move your legs like that.
Like this?
Now go ahead and pull some faces. That's it.
I can't believe it. I'm actually dancing. I'm amazing. I could be a professional like you.
I guess that's all we have time for. Join Adam next time on Corpse Talk.
The show that brings the dead famous to life.